to my channel. It is your girl, Paris the Empress. I'm here again with another video. Now I'm debating, since we have made it past January 1st, if I want to do some gameplay and voiceovers. I may end up actually doing that, but let me get you caught up on what's going on in trucking. And yes, I'm wearing black, but there's a good reason, because Kakashi is my favorite character in all of Naruto. Yet, my favorite character of all time in anime is Vash the Stampede. There's something about that man. He's just so chill. And I like Kakashi because he's so chill. He just like takes his time. He just goes with the vibe. That's what I like about him. That's what I like about him. In any event, let's get started on how my day was, which was horrible. It was horrible. And the only reason why I say my day was horrendous. I was trying to say horror, but I said horrendous. The reason why it was so bad was because I got stuck in the mud. No, I did not need anybody to get a tow truck and pull me out. So I'm good there. But let me start from the beginning. So I had 2 loads that I had to drop off yesterday. Was it yesterday? No. I had a load that I had to pick up on the 15th and then drop off that following day. Yeah, so it was yesterday. So I picked these loads up. No, I picked the load up on the 14th, and then on the 15th is when I had to drop. So I had to drop in Gainesville and Mount Pleasant, Texas, which wasn't an issue. Within that same day, I got another load, which was supposed to be a 2-day load. And it was supposed to pick up at a certain time. It was supposed to pick up on the same day that I was dropping off those 2 loads, which was on the 15th, and I was supposed to have it there tomorrow. Now, it was a furniture place that I had to go to Pontotoc, Mississippi for. I went all the way over there, and again, it's a furniture place. As soon as I got there, I went into the shipping office. They told me my actual load was elsewhere. So I had to basically go all the way over to this place, which was at least 3 miles. But before I did that, I had to drop the trailer. So they told me, make sure you clean out the trailer, you drop it. And where I was actually in the entrance trying to get to where I could drop. Now, there was another Swiftie behind me that was being one of the trash bags that they had given me to collect some of the debris that I actually needed to get from the trailer and to just dump. So him and I both agreed that where we needed to go, because there was also a truck near where we needed to turn in, there wasn't too much of a space for us both to get to where we needed without that person moving. So he ended up going into the building, because at first we were gonna just see if we could just get all of the stuff where we were at, but we were blocking the entrance. So he decided to just go into the office, let them know that we needed to just park and get all of our stuff. Well, we were given 10 minutes to do all of this. I'm so bad when it comes to any sort of time constraints, because I am human, and unfortunately I know a concept of time. I'm not immortal. Time does phase me. And I start throwing all common sense out of the window, because the space that I had was so extremely small that the only way I would have been able to successfully back was if I was if I had turned completely around, or at least turned around enough to where I pretended as though I was getting out and set myself up for a blindside. I was not ready to do that. I wasn't. Even though I had enough clearance away from the trailers to go ahead and do that. No, instead I was like, let me set myself up for an alley dock. Over yonder was a patch of grass. So, okay, let me set everything up. So you get a whole bunch of gravel. This is the shipping office, or, okay, wait, hold on. So this is the middle space that you need to eventually turn around. Over here you got the warehouse. Over here you got at least 2 trailers, and in the middle is a space where you could put 2 or 3 more of those trailers. So I had this little tiny space to work around. So I'm trying to move, and on the other side of it all is a whole bunch of grass. I'm trying to set myself up for an alley dock, which really shouldn't have happened because I go forward into the grass. And I'm continuing to move as though, yeah, heavy ass truck plus grass, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, you get stuck because you're too big of a vehicle that gravity cannot keep you up. It can't. So yes, that was the inner me that was just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then I remember veering on the side and actually saw somebody that was seeing as I was going. Like, I kept on inching forward in the grass, and he was like, he had the most petrified face. He did. And so do I. Like, so did I. I had the most petrified face of just, why would I go for me and gravity apparently do not mix. We just don't. Me plus grass do not mix. And that's with any vehicle, honestly. Well, no, it's not. Maybe. No, it's not. So I'm thinking to myself, hey, there's some plywood. Let me put it underneath, and hopefully that works and I can get myself out. Because somebody that was their yard dog had come to where I was, and he was like, you're stuck. You're stuck. And I was like, yeah, looks like I'm stuck. So we were trying to find out ways to get me out. So he had me lock in the inner axle, the ATC spin, and just had me go back. He had me pull the tractor, or not the tractor, but the trailer, and try and go back, like straighten up the wheel first, and then just, that didn't work. So thankfully, the way that I was, again, I was setting up for an alley dock. So I'm facing the grass, like I'm right here facing the grass, or I'm like forward facing the grass. In the back of me is a whole bunch of gravel where I was supposed to actually go. So he comes with his trailer and he lines up in front of my trailer and gets a giant ass chain and pulls me out. He told me, once you reach land, stop your truck. And I'm in reverse and I'm just overjoyed. And then when I actually hear the air horns go off, I'm like, oh wait, hold on, I'm actually on land now. Let me stop before I hit this dude. So that's my little story that actually was 10 minutes long, but there's more. Jesus. Oh God, if you guys have lasted this long of just listening to me ramble, I appreciate you oh so dearly. I do, because so the end result was that I finally got out of this mud monster and unhooked from my empty. Well, cleaned it first and unhooked from my empty and went all the way over 3 miles to go to their other establishment to pick up my trailer. Did my loaded call. I mean, to start, I did arrive at shipper, did my loaded call, and then I was on my way, and now I am in Jackson, Mississippi. And then I just recently get an alert saying that this is not a safe part of town and to be vigilant. And if I see any suspicious persons or cars, to what did it say? What did it say? Hold on, I'm gonna read it verbatim because this okay, I'm gonna read it verbatim. You are currently parked at a location with excessive cargo crime. For your safety, comma, it is best for you. Wait, no, it is best if you are able to move to a location outside of Jackson, Mississippi to take your breaks. If unable to move, we ask you be extra vigilant and watching for suspicious vehicles and persons. Please use enforcer padlock sideways through both holes. Be safe! Exclamation point. And they sent that at 7:55. What time is it now? It's 8:29. How to feel right now. I'm already someone that as soon as I get to a place, I just draw my curtains. I just do. And it's like somebody said in my comments, make sure that I have something. I'm gonna have to take a trip back to San Antonio. There is a place that I know that has everything that I'm gonna need. So I decided to take my 10 here. I thought it was okay. Didn't have that much time on my clock. But I should have tried to, at least with the little time that I had, should have, oh, my lights are out. Hold on, trying to get my lights back on. I feel homey. With the little time that I had, I should have went to a rest area that was probably outside of here and just chilled out there. What the fuck? I feel like my lights are going out. I feel like I didn't pay my light bill and now my lights, I need a candle. And that's what I need. I need a candle. Why did I do that? Fuck. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Let me do something real fast. Yes, I know I have 36 unread messages. Jesus. I'm just letting this whole entire thing rock right now. I don't really know if I feel like editing. I may not edit. I don't know. And this video is longer than I expected it to be. I do want to say thank you for all of you who are subscribed to my channel. I appreciate y'all. I do care for y'all. And I will see you, like I always say, on my next video.